And a very pleasant good evening, everyone, and welcome to another broadcast here on ValleyCentral.com. Joe Bowling with you, coming to you on a Thursday night in McALLEN, Texas. Our site, McALLEN Veterans Memorial Stadium, in a playoff-type atmosphere here tonight as the McALLEN Memorial Mustangs get set to take on the PSJA Bears. Week 10 of the high school football season gets underway with this matchup here this evening, and yes, I talk about it being a playoff matchup. The winner of this ball game will be in the playoffs. The loser, their season will be over. They'll turn in the pads. So therefore, it's as close as you get to a playoff ball game because that's what's at stake. Continuing to play here in the season. Again, thanks to the broadcast here tonight in conjunction with Channel 17 out of the McALLEN ISD, as they are bringing us this video coverage. You'll also see some of the graphics on the screen as they continue to give us different graphics as the game plays out. The Mustangs will be receiving the football to start this ball game, and the PSJA Bears will be kicking the ball off. High atop the stadium at McALLEN Veterans Memorial Stadium here tonight on a Thursday night. Hope you enjoy the broadcast here on ValleyCentral.com. Both of these ball clubs came into last week's matchups as underdogs, and both pulled off the victory that sets up this game here that determines who will be taking on, in essence, the Harlingen Cardinals, who are also in action here on this week, not 10 here in the football season. Bears ready to kick it off, going left to right. Mustangs returning the kick, will go right to left. And we are set to go. Kick, it rolls up the field. It's going to be covered there by the Mustangs. Isaiah Garza, the senior, 175-pound wide receiver, rolled on the football, and so the Mustangs will send their offense out on the field to start this ball game. Mustangs put up some tremendous numbers against Westaco East in a shootout that ended up drawing a loss for this team, and then last week they beat a very tough Westaco team. 1st and 10 for the Mustangs. Quarterback is Jonathan Sanchez. Hands it off to Trevor Spades. Runs the ball right up the middle of the pack. He gains about 4 yards on first down. Spades comes in about 100 yards shy of achieving the 2,000 mark. That was Joel Alonzo on the carry, by the way. Alonzo and Spades will be your primary ball carriers tonight for the Mustangs. Mustangs come out in a two-receiver set out to the right side. Sanchez in an I formation under center. Spates is a deep back on this 2nd and 5 play. Man in motion left to right, just underway here in the first quarter of play. Spates, first touch, bounces it to the outside, turns it upfield, and he'll dance forward to around the 40-yard line, falls across there, and that'll be enough for a first down for the Mustangs. Spates on the season, the statistics I had have him averaging right at 9 yards per carry, on just another tremendous year for the sophomore. This Bear defense has been their strength throughout the season. Spates takes the pitch again, bounces it outside, turns the corner, takes on a tackler right across the 45-yard line, and that's been the difference maker in Trevor Spates on this season, is the fact that he is willing and able to take on would-be tacklers. Ends up gaining 7 on the play, 2nd down and 3 coming up. Just underway here in the first quarter of play. 10 minutes and 53 seconds on the clock. Mustangs taking the opening kickoff and moving the ball out across their own 45. Sanchez has him up to the line once again. He'll be changing the play at the line of scrimmage. Spates, the deep back in the backfield. Man in motion left to right. 11 on the play clock. Drop snap. Sanchez runs with it. He's going to get a first down. Takes it just into Bear territory at the 49-yard line. A fortunate bounce that time for the Mustangs. Mustangs moving the football downfield after the opening kickoff here tonight. A brisk, cool evening and a breeze blowing out of the north end zone here in McALLEN, Texas on a Thursday night. Sanchez again, you can see there on the replay, the ball bounced right back up into his hands. New set of downs now, split backfield behind Sanchez on 1st and 10. 10-16 to go here in the quarter. He wants to throw for the first time tonight. Looking, fires it deep, got a man, and it's going to be incomplete just inside the 25-yard line, and he had Isaiah Garza, the senior wideout, had beat his man down on the play. Eric Castillo, the junior defensive back, just caught a break because he was burned on that play. Incompleted pass brings up 2nd and 10 for the Mustangs. Sanchez showed right there that throwing into the wind, not a problem. Head coach Bill Littleton on the sidelines patrolling the way here for the Mustangs. Running play Mustangs, and this one's going to go for short yardage. So a 3rd and long coming up for the Mustangs. That time Spates ends up getting about 3. Mustangs out of the huddle. 3rd down play coming up. Sanchez sends a man in motion right to left. Spates the deep backs and another bounce out of the snap. The football still loose on the ground. Bears going to get it. Sanchez lost it on the snap. Ran forward anyway. Never had the football. It was laying on the ground. And the Bears defense, which has caused a tremendous amount of turnovers on the season, gets one here on the opening possession for the Mustangs. So the drive stalls on the replay. Again, Sanchez never really had that thing. Bouncing there, you can see it just laying on the ground. Spates sees it, but way too late. 2 defenders there to recover the kick off the snap, and so the Bears offense will head to the football field. 1st and 10. And they'll have it in good field position to start the drive. Running play right-hand side. Bouncing it to the across the midfield stripe into Mustang territory. On the carry that time is going to be Filet Patino. Patino, the senior tailback, ends up gaining 6 yards on the play. Starting lineup there for the offense of the PSJA Bears. Here tonight in McALLEN, taking on the Mustangs of McALLEN Memorial. Talked to Coach Bill Littleton earlier, and he did tell me that Harlingen would be who they'll play if he wins this ball game. And according to him, he said Harlingen owes me a home site ball game dictated by UIL rules, so he's hoping to play right here either next Thursday, Friday, or Saturday. Running play for the Bears. Quarterback keeps it, takes it across the 45 to the 44, just shy of a 1st down. Jesus Navarro is the quarterback, and they'll use multiple quarterbacks in this ball game, or at least they've shown the tendency to do so. Navarro that time on the carry. It does bring up 3rd, about a yard to go for the PSJA Bears. We're just underway here. Each team has had the football once, and actually each team has had it in the other side of the midfield stripe. Bears, though, causing a turnover, trying to capitalize on the first turnover of the night. 2 receivers wide right. Navarro stays in the shotgun formation. On 3rd, about a yard to go for the Bears, and lots of motion. 5-yard penalty coming up. Took a lot of time getting that play from the sidelines, did the Bears. And by the time Navarro tried to get him set, motion in the backfield, a 5-yard penalty, sets him back 5, and that's a big 5 yards right there. Was 3rd and short, now call it 3rd and 6. This ball game here tonight on ValleyCentral.com, live streaming audio and video. Highlights coming up at Action 4 tonight during the 10 o'clock newscast. 3rd and 6, Mustangs this time will go with a 4-receiver set. Navarro keeps one back in the backfield. On this 3rd down play, shotgun, turns, hands it off. Running play, and that's going to be close to 1st down yardage. They'll stretch out. Another carry by Patina. 2nd effort, nearly got the 1st down. Should be close enough for a measurement on that spot. Starting lineup for the defense for the Mustangs of McALLEN Memorial. Gain is enough for a 1st down by Patina, and so it's a 1st down for the Mustangs. And the drive stays alive. It's now currently at the 43-yard line of the Mustangs of McALLEN Memorial. They'll go back to that 4-receiver set. Navarro out of the shotgun. 1st down, handoff, running play right side. They'll string it wide, turn it upfield. Little room for Patino, then he's drilled down. Gain of about a yard on the play. 2 players over there converging. Nick Marriott, also Orly Cortez, that is, on the stop for the Mustangs. 6:30 remaining here. You can see on that one just good help defensively by the Mustangs to string that play out. And then the big hitting delivered there. Actually, 3 players in on that stop by the Mustangs. 2nd down and 8 coming up for the Bears of PSJA. 2 receivers out to the right-hand side, Alex Mancha and Justin Ritchie. They'll run the ball off right tackle and end up gaining a couple, and then they're thrown backward. Forward progress going to give them a good gain of 3.5. 3rd and about 4 coming up for the Bears of PSJA. We're halfway through the first quarter. Neither team has scored as of yet. Mustangs, if you're just joining us, took the opening kickoff, took it into Bear territory, but on a mishandled snap, fumbled the ball, turned it over. Bears trying to capitalize on that. 3rd down play coming up. Play clock down to 14 as the Bears break out of the huddle. They haven't thrown the ball as of yet. New quarterback in the ball game. And before the snap, whistle on the field, timeout called by the Bears of PSJA. The new quarterback, by the way, was going to be Bobby Guajardo. Timeout Bears. Scoreless ball game. 5:25 remaining here from McALLEN Veterans Memorial Stadium in McALLEN, Texas. It's a Thursday night broadcast here on ValleyCentral.com of high school football in week number 10. Tomorrow night I'll be on the road to Sherryland as the Sherryland Rattlers will try to wrap up a perfect regular season. They'll be taking on Edinburgh Vela. Broadcast time on that one, sometime around the 7:15 mark, we'll go on the air. That'll be a live streamed audio version of a ball game, which, by the way, fans, let me go ahead and tip you off on that one. When next week rolls around and the playoffs are here, Texas UIL rules dictate that all streamed broadcast will be live audio only, with the exception of any games that are sold out 48 hours in advance of the kickoff. Wouldn't expect that to be happening until we get late in the playoff rounds. 3rd and 5 after the timeout. Bears going to throw. Time, middle, man, open, inside the 20. Goodbye, touchdown Bears. Out of the timeout, they strike to Justin Ritchie. Beats him downfield. Touchdown Bears. 5:17 to go. They break the ice. Real nice looking play that time by the Bears on the play action. And a small crowd that made the trip to McALLEN from PSJA making some noise. Extra point coming up for the Bears. Good snap, kick away. Good. Bears on top, 7-0, 5:17 to go in the first quarter. McALLEN Memorial going to have to play catch-up tonight if they want to move on to the playoffs. This is live streaming audio and video coming your way on ValleyCentral.com. You can see it again. The play action sets it up. Ton of time. Perfectly delivered ball, and Ritchie does the rest. Outruns the secondary and eases his way in for the score for the Bears of PSJA. Talked to Coach Bill Littleton prior to the ball game of the McALLEN Memorial Mustangs as we got set for our live shot on Action 4. Asked him what happened in that Wesco East game. Did they just exploit something in his defense, or did everything just happen to click on that particular night for the Wesco East team? He had some good answers on that. And then last week he felt like his team turned the corner and getting some stops defensively, especially on 3rd down. Well, here on tonight, that 3rd down play results in a touchdown, and the Bears are on top. Kickoff by the Bears. Second time they'll boot the ball away. Second time they'll just roll it upfield. Fielded this time and returnable out across the 35-yard line to the 36 for the Mustangs of McALLEN Memorial. They'll send the offense back on the field. Alvaro Rocha on the return. Mustangs turned it over on their first possession. Bears capitalized and turned it into points. 7-0 your score. 5:12 remaining here in the first quarter of play. Cool evening tonight in McALLEN, Texas. Across the Rio Grande Valley, for that matter. Our streaming games in Brownsville will be no warmer a spot from which to watch a game. Running play, Spates. Outside, left side. Makes a move, turns it upfield, breaks it. Midfield and more. Upended, but not before he gets to the 40-yard line. Trevor Sprates this time goes for 23 yards, and it's a first down for the Mustangs. Spates this time. Watch how he sets up the blockers, and right here turns it on the Jets, kicks it into extra gear, up into there, otherwise he's gone for 6. First down play for the Mustangs. Running play off the draw, and that goes nowhere. Alonzo on the carry. Joel Alonzo got to the line of scrimmage and then was rudely sent back on that one. 2nd and 10. Just over 10 yards to go for the Mustangs and McALLEN Memorial. Second time tonight they've had the football. Second time they've had it in Bear territory. Thus far, nothing to show for it on the scoreboard. Sanchez under center on 2nd down. Pitch back short side of the field. Upfield, Alonzo got it this time. 30, 25, 20, 15-yard line of first down. Joel Alonzo on the carry. 22 yards on the carry by Alonzo. And the Mustangs will have it inside, right at the 15-yard line. Alonzo, look at this, as he makes his way right at you. Hesitates there, otherwise he was gone to the end zone. Trying to answer the Bears' score to start this ball game. The Mustangs had the football, 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line. Sanchez has him in an I formation. Spates back in the ball game, deep back in the I. They'll run it with Spates. Outside, left side. Drugged down after he gains a couple. Good tackle out there in the open field. Eric Castillo. Castillo was the last guy out there that could have prevented Trevor Spates from turning that ball upfield. Still gains 3 on the play. .45 yards now for Spates on the ground. 2nd down play. Up the middle. Alonzo in the end zone, touchdown. Joel Alonzo, the up back, took the handoff. Walsh is in the end zone. Mustangs a point away from tying this one up. And what a nice answer if you're on the McALLEN Memorial side of things. As a McALLEN Memorial Mustangs promptly take it right downfield into the end zone. Alonzo on the carry. Extra point, good, we're tied. 7-7 the score. Mustangs and Bears battling it out for a trip to the playoffs here tonight on a Thursday night. And we are tied at 7 apiece. Alonzo that time, look how open that was up the middle. Bears had loaded the box and the Mustangs blew open a hole and Alonzo took it to the house. 7-7 score with 3:08 to go here in the first quarter. And most of that was done by Joel Alonzo on that drive. Spates had one nice carry, a 20-plus yards, but Alonzo matched the 20-plus yard carry with one of his own and then took it in the end zone for points. Bears will now return the kick, and is this another one of those shootouts setting up here in McALLEN, Texas, where we've seen our share of those on the season here in the 2013 high school football season. Nathan Cifuentes back to return this kick for the PSJA Bears. Mustangs turned it over on their first possession, march it right downfield and score on their second. Bears have had it once tonight. They've also punched it in the end zone. So both teams clicking on offense here in the first quarter. Bears with the wind at their back should get a good return out of this kick. Mustangs ready to send it in motion. David Almares puts it in to play. Field it outside the 10 to the 15 in a hurry to the 20. 25 and more. 30. Sideline 35. 40. 45. Midfield for the Bears and out of bounds in Mustang territory. Nice answer on the return by the Bears, as this time it's going to be Javier Ramos on the return. And with 3 minutes left in the first quarter, the Bears will start another drive in terrific field position. Game tied at 7 apiece. And look at the wall of blockers that sets up this return down the left side. That's the kicker that ends up making the return man have to go out of bounds. Bears on first down. Out of the huddle, up to the line. Shotgun formation, first down play, running play, left side. Across the 45. Down to the 41-yard line of the Mustangs. Patina on the carry. He'll gain 6 yards, bringing up 2nd and 4. If you're just joining us, the Mustangs took the opening kickoff. As you see the replay there on the carry by Patina. Mustangs fumbled their opening possession. Bears turned it into points. Mustangs counterpunch. We're tied at 7 apiece. Bears with the football, though. Quarterback keeps it, bounces it outside. A lot of room. Down the sideline, 25 and more. Up into the 21-yard line, inside the 20, and finally down at the 18. Guajardo on the carry for the PSJA Bears, and with 2:17 to go, a 22-yard gain by the quarterback, chased down by defenders who at least had the angle, otherwise he was in the end zone. 1st and 10 for the Bears. Guajardo out at quarterback, back in as Navarro. Jesus Navarro takes a snap, runs the option, keeps it himself, bounces it outside, turns a corner inside the 15-yard line. They'll mark him out. Good spot there for the Bears. Down to the 13-yard line of the Mustangs, so that's a 6-yard gain for Navarro, the quarterback. 7-7 ball game here in the first quarter at McALLEN Veterans Memorial Stadium. Bears offense rattling off 6 and 7 yards per carry on the ground. They went to the air once, completed that for a touchdown. And now it's 2nd and 4. They can get a first down at about the 8-yard line. They'll get a new set of downs. Navarro runs the option, left side, got a first down. Inside the 10, down to about the 6-yard line. Jesus Navarro, and it's 1st and goal coming up for the Bears, who are on the verge of retaking the lead here tonight in this one. Bears' turnaround season has continued throughout this year. Last year they won but just one ball game, and this year they have turned it up a notch and more. 1st and goal for the Bears. Play clock down to 17 as they send Navarro back out. He'll run the show on this first down play. They're averaging better than 5 yards per carry on the ground. Navarro under center this time. Sets him down. Ready to go. Man in motion left to right. Turning. He'll hand it off up the middle, keeping himself up in it, and down he goes. Nice tackle that time by the Mustangs. Adrian De La Torre on the tackle. Also in there, number 6 was Orly Cortez, the junior, 195-pound linebacker for the Bears. And Bears had brought in a big blocker to try to set up something in front of Navarro. Mustangs did a nice job of shutting that one down after a short gain. 2nd and goal from the 4. Under center, new quarterback for the Bears. Taylor Sunsian hands it off into the left side. That's a touchdown, Bears. Bears back on top, and they made that look easy. Andrew De La Corda, or De La Cerda on that carry. Minute 10 left here in the first quarter. Bears back on top. Extra point, a good snap. The kick is away. No good. It goes wide left. Bears have had it twice, scored twice. Miss an extra point, lead by 6. Mustangs once again will have to counterpunch. And this is just a simple left side run. When you're averaging better than 6 yards per carry. Easy call on 2nd and goal from the 4. PSJA Bears taking on McALLEN Memorial Mustangs. Thanks again for joining us here on ValleyCentral.com for the broadcast. I'm Joe Bowling with you here on ValleyCentral.com on a Thursday night. Mustangs fully capable of returning the favor. Thus far, the Bears have wanted nothing to do with kicking the ball anywhere near the return men for the Mustangs. This time, Trevor Spates stands in the middle of the field and creeps all the way up to his 15-yard line in anticipation of another short kick by the Bears. Bears to boot it away. Roll it up the field. It's going to be fielded on a scoop by the Mustangs. Drop, still loose football. Picked up now across the 20-yard line to the 25-yard line. They'll end up gaining some yards on that return. Lucas Rios on that return. First down for the Mustangs with 1:03 left here in the first quarter of play. And the Mustangs will send the offense back onto the field. First down play for the Mustangs. Shotgun formation for Sanchez. Full house backfield. Shift a man out of that left to right. Hand it off to Spates. Cuts it back to the left side of the field. Turns it up to the 35-yard line. 5-yard carry that time. They moved everybody right and then brought back Trevor Spates against the grain to the left side. Ends up gaining 5 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 5 for the Mustangs. Inside a minute left now here in this first quarter of play. Mustangs have went to the air one time and they had a man open, just missed on the connection. Sanchez under center on 2nd and 5. Handoff up man. Takes it inside or outside the 40-yard line. Alonso, that should be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it right at the 40. It's good enough for a first down. They'll stop the clock long enough to move the chains. Mustangs down 6, but moving the ball once again. Game clock at 20, play clock at 21. They don't have to take a snap if they don't want. Mustangs race up to the line. Sanchez with 12 on the game clock. Down to 8, still calling out signals. Takes a snap, pitch back Spates. Hesitates, makes a move, cuts it back inside. Out across the 45, final play of the first quarter. He'll gain 6 more. And at the end of the first 12 minutes of play here in McALLEN, PSJA Bears on top of the McALLEN Memorial Mustangs. 13-7 your score. This is high school football on ValleyCentral.com. We thank you again for joining us here on ValleyCentral.com for live streaming action here on a Thursday night in McALLEN, Texas. Second quarter starts away. Trevor Spates thus far in the ball game. I got him 7 carries for 56 yards. Bears leading 13-7 as we get ready to start the second quarter. Official blows it dead before the snap. And now we're ready to roll. Sanchez out of a conventional set. Split backfield behind him and 2nd and 4. Spates to the right side. Wrapped up, thrown forward to near the midfield stripe, and that could be enough for a first down. Officials probably going to measure on this one. Now they'll just mark it off as a first down. Spates, that's 8 carries, 60 yards on the night. I had him, if he went 100 yards here tonight, he would break the 2,000-yard mark. Some had him needing more than that, depending on the statistics you read heading into this game. Spates, left side. Nice job by the defense. They will shut it down and drop Trevor Spates on a short gain. Brought down behind the line, but the forward progress will get him back to the line of scrimmage. Nice tackle by Eric Castillo, and you can see Castillo coming out there. Spates, Castillo wins this battle. Second down and 9 yards to go. The scoreboard gives him a yard gain. That's a gift of a yard. It's better of a no gain on the play. Second down play. Play action. Sanchez wants to throw. Waits, looking, fires, complete. in the 35-yard line. That's enough for a first down. Bears go to Derek Alegria. 16-yard strike from Sanchez Alegria, and it's a first down for the Mustangs. 10:53 here. Nice pass by Sanchez on the money in traffic. Alegria knew he was going to get hit. Hung on to the football. Chains will move for the Mustangs. First down at the Bears 35. Sanchez stays in the shotgun formation on this first down play. Alonzo in the backfield with him. For the snap, whistle blows on the play. Penalty is going to indicate a false start by the Mustangs. That'll tax the Mustangs 5 yards back to the 40-yard line of the Bears. It'll remain first down for McALLEN Memorial. Bears have had it twice tonight. Mustangs have also had it twice. This is their third possession. Bears with back-to-back touchdowns. Mustangs, a turnover and a touchdown to show thus far. Spates lines up as a receiver this time on the left-hand side. They go trips left. Sanchez out of the shotgun for the Mustangs. On 1st and 15, he wants to throw. Now he's just going to run. Left side, takes it upfield, gained about 3. Making the tackle that time, Nick Mendoza. Short gain by Sanchez, 2nd and long coming up for the Mustangs. Sanchez trying to turn it upfield. Mendoza did a nice job of staying home and making that tackle. Second down play. Second quarter of action here on a Thursday night in McALLEN, Texas. Sanchez keeps Alonzo in the backfield on this second down play. Drops back to throw. Has some time. Delivers it. Left side. Man wide open. Incomplete. He overthrows Trevor Spates, but there's a penalty flag on the play. And it's probably going to be a defensive hold on that left side where Trevor Spates was trying to get free and head down the sideline. That's the call. Sanchez had time. Spates turned on the Jets here at the end of that, but couldn't catch up. Reason why he was about 4 yards behind is the reason for the penalty on the play. The hold held him up. First down for the Mustangs. They'll mark it down at the Bears 28. First down play, and Sanchez has the wind at his back. Not that he needed it. Earlier, he showed tremendous strength into the wind. First down play. Fumbled snap. Sanchez keeps it himself. They hang on and drop him. Hanging on to his left leg that time was Christian Sanchez. And a third time, a center quarterback exchange results in the ball being fumbled around by the Mustangs. Sanchez was able to retain it, but you can see it disrupted the flow of that play. Sanchez dropped after a gain of a half a yard. Second down play coming up, Mustangs. Sanchez runs it on the quarterback keeper. Left side, got a block by Alonzo, but quickly that's shut down as the Bears defense recovers in a hurry. Third and long coming up for the Mustangs. Back-to-back carries by Sanchez. 3rd and 6 coming up. That time Trevor Spates a little further downfield. You can see Sanchez. He set up 2 blockers ahead of him. But the Bears defense strung it out and then filled the gaps. Dropped him after the short gain. 3rd and 6 for the Mustangs. Spates stays in the backfield this time. They'll shift Alonzo out of the backfield. There's a receiver on the right side. They're jamming the left side receiver. Sanchez on a long count. 5 on the play clock. Fakes the handoff. Fires a pass. Caught inside the 20, inside the 15, down to about the 13. Football comes loose. They'll say it was down. Mustangs going to retain possession. Sanchez this time found Isaiah Garza, the 170-pound wideout. Ran a little curl route back to the inside. And the Mustangs with a first down play. Sanchez here, watch as he looks here, finds his receiver. And then at the end of the play, after he hits the deck, the ball comes loose. first down play for the Mustangs. 8:05 here in the second quarter. They trail by 6. Sanchez, delayed quarterback keeper, wrapped up, thrown back, loss of a couple on the play. Back to outside the 15-yard line. That's a loss of 2. Second down for the Mustangs. And most of this ball game has been played with the other team's offense on the defender's side of the midfield stripe. Mustangs with the football. 2nd and 12 from the 15 of the Bears. Sanchez pitch out to Spates. Looking for the corner. Turns it, gets to the 10, and then is knocked out of bounds right inside the 10-yard line. Third down coming up for the Mustangs. And already they've shown the ability to convert on third down here on this particular drive. 5 yards on the carry by Spates, coming right at your screen here as you watch this game on valleycentral.com. 10 carries now, 66 yards on the night for Trevor Spates. On 3rd and 6, Alonzo and Spates in the backfield behind Sanchez. Check that. Wide receiver out right side. Spates and Alonzo, yes, in the backfield out of the split formation. This is Alonzo. Has to dance around one man, and then they'll wrap him up and throw him down at the 10. Alonzo struggled, never got back to the line of scrimmage, and 4th down coming up for the Mustangs. They'll immediately send the kicking team in. And so David Almaraz, the senior kicker, will be asked to tack points on the board here as they'll set up for a 16-yard field goal. Mustangs offense did a good job of moving the ball downfield. Couldn't come up with a touchdown. They'll try to settle for 3, and then a penalty flag comes in. Play clock was at 15. See what the official called here. He called it from near the McALLEN Memorial Mustang sideline. And they'll wave it off. So if nothing else, that'll disrupt the flow of the kicking team for the Mustangs. Play clock reset at 25. They stop the game clock as well. Snap back is good. The kick is long, it's high, and it's good. Mustangs on the board with 3 more. They trail by 3. 13-10 your score. Second quarter action. 6:31 remains. And it's a 13-10 ball game. And so now the defense of the McALLEN Memorial Mustangs will be asked to figure out a way to stop this PSJA Bear offense. 2 possessions tonight, 2 scores on the board for the Bears. The only thing that slowed them down is they missed an extra point. Mustangs will tee it up. They'll tee it up on the right hash mark at the 40-yard line. Bears had a nice return on the last kick by the Mustangs after they had scored that, at that time, game-tying 7-7 touchdown. See if the Mustangs do a better job of covering the kick, because the Bears nearly took that one all the way inside the 5 this time. They'll bring it out to the 10. 15, 20, 25. Now to the 29-yard line. And so that's where the Bears will set up shop, 1st and 10 at their own 29. With an offense that hasn't been stopped yet. Once again, Bill Littleton talking about the Wesco East game, which was a flat-out shootout in which they lost in overtime. He said in that one we did a good job on 1st and 2nd down. We just never could quite get the stops on 3rd downs and ended up losing the game. Here tonight, they on the touchdown pass led to the first points. They had them 3rd and 5. Bears run the ball up the middle. A lot of room. Across the 35 and out to the 40-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down by the PSJA Bears. Filet Patino on the carry. Just past the 10-yard mark. First down. Football at the 39-yard line of the Bears. First down play. Double tight end set. Quick snap. Handoff. First man through. Nowhere to go. About a half a yard gain for the Bears. And second down coming up. Our live stream here tonight, you can follow this ball game live here on valleycentral.com. Also, the archive will be available at the conclusion. Our Thursday night broadcast here on Week 10, live streaming audio and video coming your way. Bears of PSJA with the lead and the football. 5.5 left here in the second quarter. 13-10 your score. Bears with the ball. Shotgun formation on 2nd and 8. And they'll run it again. This time a little room up the middle, and that's a first down and more. Back into Mustang territory. Good second ever carry that time by the Bears. Filet Patino once again. And the chains will move once again for the Bears of PSJA. Meanwhile, we've got a timeout on the field as they'll attend to one of the injured players on the replay. Bears running the ball up the middle and into the secondary before any of the Mustang defenders were able to make a play on that carry. Reminding you that our streaming coverage here on valleycentral.com will continue in the playoffs. Of course, we have coverage coming your way tomorrow night on a Friday night. Teams still trying to get into the playoffs, trying to better their position in the playoffs. Some of our games have no bearing as far as that goes, but certain teams will be playing for district titles. First down play for the Bears after the injury. They'll run it to the right side, and that goes about a yard and a half. So first down being covered well by the Mustang defense. Second down coming up for the Bears. Timeout-wise, the Mustangs have all 3 of their timeouts remaining. Bears with 2 remaining here in the first half. Second down play coming up for the Bears of PSJA. Next week, the UIL rules dictate that we will only be able to bring you live audio. Talk about that a little more. Bears run the football. Penalty flag on the play. It's a free play as the defense jumped off sides. Short gain, but they'll get 5 yards and get to replay second down after the call. Looked like the left side of the defense jumped by the Mustangs on that particular play. Were they drawn would be the only question. And in this case, not so. There's your officials for tonight's broadcast. On the field, handling things in Week 10 in McALLEN, Texas on a Thursday night. Still second down for the Bears. Score clock says 3. If they get to the 40, they'll get a first down. Football just inside the 43 of the Mustangs. Bears offense hasn't been stopped tonight. 2 possessions, 2 scores. On the march here with 4:10 and counting in the second quarter. Quarterback option, hit in the backfield, got away from one man. Takes it upfield, wrapped up, fights forward. It will be short of first down yardage. Tackle nearly made by Lucas Rios in the backfield that time for the Mustangs. Good spot on the carry by the Bears. And it brings up a third down play. Quarterback Bobby Guajardo did a real nice job at getting away and turning that into a gain on the play. Third and short coming up for the Bears. And before the snap, a whistle and a timeout on the field. Officials say the Bears want to talk. They'll use their second timeout here in the first half. On a crisp, cool Thursday night in McALLEN, Texas. Mustangs trail the Bears 13-10 as PSJA in town to take on the McALLEN Memorial Mustangs. Crowd was filing in here about 5 o'clock. I got here and they started arriving within 10 to 15 minutes of that. Big stadium, it takes a huge crowd to make these stands look full. They bunch together on the Bears side. And as both teams on the sideline discuss what the play call will be, Mustangs exit, head to the field first. Their defense will be trying to stop this drive. Bears need a couple. Once again, if they take it inside the 40, if they take it to the 40, they'll get a first down. That's how close it is. 3rd and 2. Double tight end set for the Bears. Shotgun formation on 3rd down. Motion left to right. Bad snap. Quarterback gets back, has to fall on it, and it's still loose. Who got it? They'll say the Bears got it back. So from 3rd and short, it goes to 4th and beyond 10. And it'll be punting time for the Bears for the first time tonight. And that'll kill you as a coach. And we've got an injury on the play as well. You call a timeout to draw up a play, and then the snap goes over the quarterback's head. Mad scramble back there. That's where the injury occurred. And so the Mustangs defense will get the stop done. Our live stream coming your way here on valleycentral.com in conjunction with Channel 17 and the McALLEN School District. Multiple camera shots, replays, graphics, and more. And the Mustangs, when they get their hands back on the football, will be trailing by 3. They'll have 3 timeouts remaining and 3 minutes and 30 seconds from which to do something with this football to close out the first half. Looking further to the second half, the Bears will get the ball to start the second half. Pause in the action as a result of an injury on the field. And we thank again the McALLEN ISD for providing with the statistical information as you see it on the screen. At halftime, we'll keep the stream rolling for you here on valleycentral.com and provide you with coverage of both of the bands as they perform. I'll look for a warm spot from which to regenerate. Bears quarterback up under his own power. He'll make his way out. And it was just an awkward hit there as he went to recover that fumble after the snap. Went in there with that left arm extended. And then came a hit right on top of him into that shoulder area. Up high. Walks out under his own power. Hope he's okay. And now it's punting time for the Bears of PSJA. Or will they punt? They line up as if they're going to go for it on 4th and 13. And before the snap, whistle, and a timeout on the field, McALLEN Memorial wants to talk about it. Would the Bears have snapped that? If so, would they have not punted? Mustangs will have to talk that over. Clock was running. It was down to 3:11 remaining in the first half. On the timeouts, that's the second by the Mustangs. Bears took the lead early in this ball game on a pass to Justin Ritchie. led at 7-0. Joel Alonzo answered with 3:08 to go in the first quarter. Tied this ball game at 7 apiece. Bears regain the lead at 13-7. A 26-yard field goal by the Mustangs has it where we're at now. Bears after the timeout. Will they keep the offense on the field? Right now it appears that they will. Guajardo lines up in a shotgun formation as a quarterback. 3 receiver set. 4th and 13. A lot of movement up front. Penalty flag comes in. The defense moved first. The offense flinched. And it's going to be a 5-yard penalty against the Bears. They'll go back 5 more. And now they'll bring the punting team on. And they'll be kicking the ball into the wind. Spates back to return this kick for the Mustangs. Ozzie Salazar back there with him. This kick will be into the wind by the Bears. On 4th and 18. Play clock down to 5, a good snap. Kick is a low line drive kick, takes a bounce. Fielded at the 29, across the 30 to the 35-yard line. Up ahead to the 33.5. And that's where the Mustangs will send the offense on the field with 3:02 remaining in the half. They trail by 3. They've been stopped just once, and that was because they fumbled the football. Bears leading, Mustangs, though, with the football. Sanchez under center. Spates the deep back in the backfield, has 66 yards on the night. Jonathan Sanchez shifts Alonzo in the backfield, and then a penalty flag and a motion call against the Mustangs. One of the linemen up front jumped as Alonzo went in motion. So a 5-yard penalty brings it back to the 33-yard line of the Mustangs. And the defensive coordinator talking things over on the Mustangs sideline. They finally got a stop against the Bears. Stopped them just once here in the first half. 13-10 ball game. Bears leading. Mustangs empty backfield now for Sanchez. Has time, looks to throw. Now he's going to run. He's hit and dropped. That pocket collapsed in a hurry. Football came out, but they'd already blown that play dead. Jonathan Sanchez managed to gain a yard. Bears have 1 timeout remaining. 2:40 left here in the half. Mustangs have a couple timeouts left on 2nd down. Sanchez up to the line with 15 on the play clock. He'll go under center this time. Spates the deep man in the I formation. Play clock down to 8. Spates running right. Cuts it upfield. Across the 40, a huge hit delivered at the 43-yard line. Spates gets up in a hurry. He's a much tougher runner than what he was a year ago. Sanchez took a awkward hit that time, gets up limping as the quarterback returns back to the huddle for the Mustangs. After pitching that ball, Sanchez went to deliver a block, got hit down low. 3rd down for the Mustangs. 1:50 left here in the half. 3rd and 5. They'll need to get it out across the 48 for a first down. Sanchez hands it off to Spates. Going to have to do something quick to the outside. Hit in the backfield. Got away from one tackler. Gives up ground. Now he's got a little something down the right side. Midfield. Takes on a tackler. Steps out of bounds. 46-yard line. He ran about 30 to get 9. First down for the Mustangs on a carry by Trevor Spates. And he literally had to do that all on his own. Bounced it outside, left side, further outside. Watching the replay when they replay this one. Spates takes it left side. There's nothing there. Now he comes back, gives up ground. Got a great peel back block and got another one there. And then casually steps out of bounds. First down play for the Mustangs at McALLEN Memorial. Back in Bear territory at their 45. Sanchez with a pass, incomplete, dropped. T.J. Johnson, the intended receiver out there, tried to make a move before he possessed the football. Incompleted pass will stop the clock for the Mustangs with 1:25 to go, and Johnson had room to move there. He was converged by a trio of defenders, but would have at least gained 4 or 5 yards on the play. He'll line up as a receiver, left-hand side. Sanchez keeps Joel Alonzo in the backfield. Spates lines up as a receiver in the slot left side. Second down play for the Mustangs. From the Bear 45, Sanchez wants to throw again. Looks over the middle of the field. Caught inside the 30. Another nice catch, this time a second catch of the night by Andrew Leal. And a first down for the Mustangs on a perfect strike that time over the middle. Second time that Sanchez has went to Leal, and what a nice catch there. First down from the 26. 1:12 and counting left here in the half. Sanchez and the Mustangs trailing by 3. They'll rush Sanchez, wrap him up and sack him back outside the 35. Andrew De La Cerda on the sack. And now the Mustangs will burn a timeout with 1:01 left here in the half. Sanchez never had time to get out of the grasp that time. De La Cerda all over him. You can see there Sanchez saw the man coming. Couldn't sidestep him enough. In the huddle there for the Mustangs, who called the timeout. They'll face a 2nd and 20 now. Need to take the ball inside the 17 to get a first down. They've got the wind at their back. If they can gain 15 yards or so, they might be in position to go for a field goal. Their 26-yard field goal had plenty of leg. So with the wind at your back, you might get some assistance there. But from here, they need to gain some yards. At the 36 are the Mustangs of the Bears. Bears will get the ball to start the second half. Sanchez empties the backfield this time for the Mustangs of McALLEN Memorial. 4 receivers left-hand side. Single receiver out to the right. Man in motion is Spates. Fake the handoff. Pass play. Caught inside the 30. Down to about the 26-yard line. They get 10 back. That time they use Spates as a decoy. Coming as a receiver left side across the field and found Johnson. Clock running. Mustangs have a timeout left. There's 41 seconds left here. It's 3rd and 10. Sanchez with the play clock down to 19. Drops back to throw again. Has time over the middle. It's going to be nearly intercepted. Intended for Spates in traffic. Eric Castillo nearly picked it off. 4th down play for the Mustangs. And with the line of scrimmage being the 26, that's every bit of a 43 or 44-yard field goal if they were to go that route. Looks like they're going to keep the offense on the field. Sanchez keeps him up. Out of the huddle, up to the line. 4th and 10, need to get inside the 17 to get a first down. Play clock down to 8. 33 seconds left in the half. Sanchez wants to throw. Looking, corner, nearly intercepted again, incomplete pass. Bears turn it over on downs. Taylor Santillan that time jumped the route. And so the Bears get the stop and protect the lead. 29 seconds left here. Sanchez looking left the entire time. Santillan that time jumped the route in front of Johnson. And the Bears should be able to run out the clock here and head into the halftime locker room with a 3-point lead, knowing they get the ball to start the 3rd quarter of play. At the halftime break, we'll take a break here from the play-by-play and allow the bands to perform on the field and allow you fans back at home, wherever you may be, to get a chance to see some of the best high school bands in the area here in the Rio Grande Valley. Bears take a knee, and that'll take us to halftime. Trevor Spates, 9 carries, 75 yards for the McALLEN Memorial Mustangs in the first half. PSJA Bears score on their first 2 possessions, take advantage of a turnover in the first half, and their defense comes up with a stop late stages of the half to protect what is now a 13-10 lead. Hope you enjoyed the first half of the broadcast. Second half coming up in a little bit. Bears lead the Mustangs. Week 10 of the high school football season at halftime from McALLEN Veteran Memorial Stadium in McALLEN. 13-10 your score. We'll be back in a little while.
Second lieutenant, Celeste Clark.